And welcome to the NASCAR talk. I'm Nino, the greatest, the undisputed, the champ. You thought we're just because we're gonna have an off week? No, no, no. There's no off weeks here. What's going on, Matt? How you doing?
He forced me to be here. I wanted a vacation.
What vacation?
Hey, the
You
Cup
should act
Series.
blame Perkins for vacation.
Yeah, I should. I mean, he races less than everybody else, to be honest. He gets a lot of vacation weeks. All the Xfinity guys do. Not as much as the
Basically.
trucks, though.
Nah, trust me, I've been getting some off weeks like crazy. They just literally were off for they raced for like what, 2 weeks in a row, and then that's it. Like right back to another week off.
Yeah, and I know like during the playoffs, I think they literally fucking go like four races between. It's like, wow.
Yeah, so it's a round of 10, basically.
hmm Yeah.
Basically, but anyways, bro, the upset of the year, bro. I did not have Tyler Income winning that race on my bingo. That was not on my bingo card, to be honest with you.
No, pure fuel strategy too.
I had Jake Garcia all the way, bro. From the moment he was on pole, I thought he was gonna win the race.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yes, everybody ran out of gas.
Matt Crafton didn't.
No, but bro,
He
that
had
was,
engine
what's funny? That
problems.
was the worst day ever for Thor Sport. Like literally, I've never seen Thor Sport
Oh
had a
my
horrible
gosh.
day. Like literally on Friday.
This Thor Sport this year has been complete trash. I'm
Yep.
not even gonna lie. I don't know what's going on backstage behind the scenes, but Thor Sport needs to kick it up back in the gear a little bit. I'm
Yep.
not liking this. I need to see another Matt Crafton win.
Yeah, because Matt Crafton hasn't done good. Yeah, he didn't do good. He didn't good. Yeah, so I think I have was a motor issue or some shit like that. Because they had issues all day with motor stuff.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah,
issues.
they had motor issues all day.
Time my jet ski hits the wall. I was out
You watch, they're gonna
like
turn it up like Penske in the playoffs.
yeah, Thor Sport just wasted the playoffs basically. You know what's funny? Matt Crafton still finished 24th, which is funny about that.
Jesus, that's great. Is everybody running out of gas?
Basically, everybody running out of gas. Yeah, time my jet ski hit the wall. Ben Rhodes had issues, had steering issues since lap 5 of that
Mhm.
race because I was hearing that he couldn't steer. I'm like, yep, steering issues right there and there. I didn't even know they had Norm Benning racing again. It's like,
He
bro,
raced at Bristol.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, he raced at Bristol too, because I keep sending those memes whenever he's racing.
It's like, give it
Another
up,
Norm.
Grandpa. Give it up, Grandpa.
Yeah,
And another back-to-back DNFs for Stuart Friesen too. After he started off really good too.
that's what I heard. He started off really good, then he got caught up into some issues.
Yep. And who else I'm looking at? Raja finished in fourth. That was his best finish this season so far.
hmm
Honestly, I think the problem is going on with Raja. It's just and Andres Perez, I guess you can say that all the other guys are coming in to win.
hmm
But again, they have four trucks for a reason, so I
Yeah.
mean, it's still early though. It's way too early.
Oh
Too
yeah.
though. So there shouldn't be no panic button. But McAnally is looking like really, really good, bro. That's their second win this season because obviously Hemrick won
hmm
already. And I would say, honestly, to be honest with you, I think all their trucks finished in the top 10. Jack Wood
What?
finished in seventh, Connor Mozak finished in ninth, and Daniel Hemrick finished in third. So yeah, it was a great day for McAnally.
Oh yeah, definitely. That especially first time the trucks have been on that surface since what, 2013, I believe, or something
Yep.
like that,
Yep.
or
And you know who won
2011.
prior to that, right?
Yeah, Larson.
Yeah. You know
He
who
beat
we beat?
Logano.
Yep.
Short track racing.
Oh, track racing. I want to make that announcement about Holmes, Larson, but I'm gonna wait till we finish the Xfinity series. Moving on to Xfinity. I cannot defend this anymore. As much as I want to defend it. I've been saying this could be the best series this could be the best series in the entire three. If they don't beat each other up like children, like I get it, you have children there, but
hmm
like you guys are literally fighting each other for no reason.
That's racing, baby.
I
They
know,
have to
but
be
like you
fighting
know
each
what I
other.
mean? Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I
Every,
mean.
oh, sorry. Every position doesn't count in the playoff format, so I understand. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say this right off the bat. I was super impressed with how their cars were racing.
Hmm.
NASCAR is shooting themselves in the foot because I said this the other day. There's only five, maybe six, yeah, because New Hampshire, six racetracks that haven't been modified by NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to North Wilkesboro, and the cars are manufactured to these manufactured tracks that they have redone to
Mm-hmm.
stick with the cars that they're using.
Yep.
And the Xfinity car is so good. Those
Yes.
kids, they don't understand what loose on exit is because almost all the wrecks were happening coming off of two. Every single one of them spinning on the backstretch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think it was a lack of experience. And that's what it would look like in the Cup Series on Sundays at certain racetracks if we threw 1,000 horsepower right in the car.
Yep.
NASCAR, in my opinion, shot themselves in the foot with that. And I feel like that Xfinity race is going to hinder the Cup Series going to Rockingham just because they're seeing all these cautions. Okay, where's the issue? Where can we fix this track? Oh, let's increase the banking in turns one and
Mm-hmm.
two and then ruin the track again, and we'll see it in another 30 years.
We might not
Sorry,
even be here after this, but yeah,
my rant is over on that.
but no, it's just like, bro, like you're taking 10 drivers with you with two laps
Mhm.
to go. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that's the problem I'm having. And then I'm gonna go ahead and say it because everybody wants to go ahead and attack this lady. She did nothing wrong there. She did nothing wrong there. That was all William Sawalich being an idiot, fighting with a lap car. First of all, you do not fight with a lap car. Let the lap just relax. Like, and first of all, it's not like you're fighting for a win. You're fighting for the end as the end of the stage. We're not talking about lap 250. We're talking about like lap 40 something. Why are you fighting with a lap car? Again, Catherine Legg had nothing wrong there. She did nothing wrong there. I saw all the comments. They wanted to attack her. But then again, William Sawalich is notorious. He has been knowing so far from this season, causing wrecks for being an idiot. Because me personally, right now, out of the four JGR cars, he is the biggest idiot of all.
hmm I mean, I can somewhat agree with you on that. I saw a picture. Rockingham's wide. It's a wider track for the
Mm-hmm.
size it is. People are like, "Oh, she's up in the second lane." I wouldn't say that's the second lane. I think if you want to look at it like a three wide, because that's normally how we look at
Mm-hmm.
racetracks is three wide, unless you go to like Talladega, it's about a four wide track.
Yep.
You can comfortably fit four cars side by side. I'd say Rockingham's comfortably a three wide track.
Yep.
She 100% was a lane and a half away from the inside lane. I'm not saying she was like down in there. She was real close to being on the inside lane, not super close, but at the end of the day, yes, Wallach is an idiot, but she could have been up in the lane she should have been in.
Well, she was on the high side, so she can't really do much if you have this guy in the middle trying to take out people.
So he went in through the middle because I saw
Yeah,
the
he was
picture.
in the middle.
She was in the second lane
He
from the
hit
picture.
her, and then she just went to the side and took out Casey Kane with it too.
Yeah, Case Kane got hit in a
Casey
lot of
Kane
stuff.
was looking like, bro. I'm like, is this Casey Kane? Like, are you sure? Are you sure he's been here for 7 years or just last week? Because this is the Casey Kane that I've been seeing since I've been watching him since I was a kid. Because Casey Kane had a great race.
Yeah, Casey Kane had a fabulous race. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, he got caught up in other people's, issues, which I'd say that's Kyle Larson at super speedways,
Yep.
except for not wrecking out. Heartbreak to Jesse Love, really heartbreak, because there were two to three other cars that had been disqualified for
I'm
the
looking at
same
you
issue.
like I'm looking at you like, do I feel sorry for him? No, I don't. You know why I
I
don't
feel
feel sorry?
sorry.
I know why I don't feel sorry for him. I'll feel sorry for Pop Pop.
Sammy Smith was just handed another win.
That's
This
true.
dude like gets oh my gosh. He had threw a temper tantrum at Martinsville
Yep.
and now, oh hey, look, I won because Jesse Love and
Should
RCR's
have
team don't know how to set up a car.
listen. They should just qualify him too. It just gave it to Parker Retzloff. But hey,
Oh my gosh. That top five was crazy, dude. Like
listen.
Sammy Smith was the
Alpha Prime top five, both cars.
yeah,
He's
because
not on
what
my bingo card this year.
Brendan Poole was in fifth. Who was in fourth?
Um, Harrison Burton finished in third.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll give that one. There's two people that deserve to be up there, but the other ones I'm
Brendan
just like,
Poole is
come on.
actually throwing heads this year in the Xfinity series, even though nobody's paying attention. But
hmm
Brendan Poole is literally throwing heads, and there's some issues that happened to him last. That was not his fault, by the way.
hmm
I just felt like his spotter did not even pay attention. It was not even paying
Yeah.
attention at that point. Like,
hmm
But if you want to look at it, I'm just looking at the standings. Brendan Poole was only 43 points off the cut line for 12th place. So he needs to be in the top 12 to get in. That's
Hmm.
how the Xfinity Series is. But yes, Brendan Poole is doing great. He's actually for Alpha Prime, they don't even have like they're not even a big team.
Hmm.
Alpha Prime is like the one of like the lowest of the teams because I think Big Red Machine is actually bigger than them, and that's a one car operation.
Yeah. And I mean, heartbreak for them too, getting held up. Who was it that ran out of gas? Somebody ran
No.
out of gas and caused that, like, it was like a red flag. They know the track don't have lights, and here we are
Mhm.
starting at 5 o'clock
I
at
thought they
night.
brought
What?
lights though. I thought they brought lights to the
Mm.
track.
I thought they did too. That's what I was telling my dad, and then I'm watching. I'm like, "There's no lights."
Yeah, because of always somebody was saying like, why are we? They said today in the morning drive, why are we starting race at 5 or 4 in the afternoon? Especially this, honestly, bro, it is their feature race. It is the feature race. It was their weekend. You could have done
Hmm.
whatever you can to make it about their weekend. You had no cup.
Yeah, they could have did Sunday at 3 o'clock and just kept the schedule right there and threw it on the CW.
Hmm.
But I'm not big into the broadcasting thing. I don't know crap about it. It's not like NASCAR has their own channel that they can stream the race on, which they do have Tubi, but it's not like it's not like Speed Network or something
Yeah,
like that. Like,
exactly.
because that's how they got away with running the nationwide series at Nashville on Sundays. They just threw it on Speed.
I mean, Tubi is free, so let's see how it plays out. But then again, they're not gonna do it. Wait, are you telling me that that's our now? Like we can go on Tubi, and if I'm not home, I can watch the race on Tubi?
That'd be nice. I know they do replays of the race on the
Oh, never mind.
weekdays.
Never mind.
Um,
No, I need
I
to
just
because
want to.
I had to use a stream to watch a race because when I'm not home because especially with the CW, I don't know what's going on with the CW in the app because they want to put one driver. I'm not trying to watch one driver. I'm trying to watch the race.
Yeah, that you have to have the main thing for that. You got to actually have something that broadcasts it. I just use YouTube TV. I get all the racing, which is really
Mhm.
nice. We got rid of Hulu. Um, Other than that,
I don't know.
broadcasting is what it is,
It
man.
is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is at this point. But yeah, man, another win for JR Motorsports. There's only one person left that has not won a race yet on that team, even though he's been really good. Besides, he's been the third best because Sammy Sims hasn't done that good. Let's be
Mm,
realistic here.
no, he's just
Besides taking
there.
out drivers, because obviously Connor Zilic is doing his thing. He is doing his
Mhm,
thing, and Justin Allgaier is Justin Allgaier. But Carson Kvapil, that's what I'm trying to get to. Carson
yeah.
Kvapil is doing good, bro. Like
Hmm.
sometimes like it doesn't show, but like bro, Carson Kvapil has been up there most of the time.
Hmm.
So that win's gonna come eventually.
This year, possibly. Um, do I see him winning multiple races this year? Probably not. I see him
No,
getting that one fluke win, maybe at a super speedway,
he's not.
which,
The thing is, it's not his bread. His bread and butter is short tracks.
yeah, but there's not that many good short tracks on Xfinity.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they make it
He
good.
had a chance at Darlington, but it
Hmm.
is what it is. If it like again, if the race would have continued, like that last stint, if it was a little bit more laps, Carson Couple would have won that race because he was having the fresh tires, but it was already way
Hmm.
too late.
Yeah, because they had that late caution.
But before we move on, I did hear that Pop Pop is going to appeal, so we'll see how that goes.
It's probably not going to go anywhere. When you got a mechanic, it's just, I think appealing when you're a motorsports team itself is just showing that you're trying to fight back, even though you're in the wrong. Especially when you set up a car and even if it is off by a little bit, because whatever they set up, it was off by a certain amount, but that's
Mm-hmm.
not supposed to be up at all. They're supposed to be touching. So I
Are you
mean,
ready to get this, the 33 though?
the 33. Oh, they're actually making a diecast for
I
him.
hope they do, because I'm gonna
I
buy
want to.
it.
I'm sorry. I want to see Brian Vickers in that car
I
because
still,
that's something.
I don't know, man. It's just like it's weird for me to see
Mhm.
HendrickCars.com, an RCR car. I get it for calling. I get it for calling, but RCR, that's I don't know. I don't know. I guess.
I guess they didn't want Casey.
Mr. H is trying to get along with every Chevy. I mean, he's known for that, but yeah.
Hmm. I mean, I think Hendrick needs help to be. I'm not Hendrick. RCR needs
RCR.
the help. So why not bring the funding in and help a Chevy teammate? Because the more Chevy teammates you got, the better chance you have to block. Uh, when it comes to the
Exactly.
playoffs and stop traffic. William Byron.
Yep.
Chastain. Um, but yeah, another news. We didn't even announce this last week, but Brian Vickers comes out of the dark, bro.
I saw
After
that. I'm like, what? What happened
Yes,
here?
he got his divorce, which, if you guys are familiar with Epstein, his wife was involved with the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. We'll just keep that right where it's at. But
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
he is.
say anything because I don't have any information on that. I know that he got divorced and he seems more happy than it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to see him back in a car. I could see him in that 33 HendrickCars.com Chevrolet.
Well, have I have a rumor that I heard that I actually saw this from the Daily Downforce a week and a half ago. You're not like this. I don't care if people do not like this. I mean, he's whatever to me as far as in that world. I hearing another supercar driver might be coming over here.
That's cool. That's cool. Because I think I heard something
For
about it too.
Chicago. If you're talking about the same guy, if we're talking about probably the same guy,
I don't
SVG's
remember his name.
boy, Brock Feeney might be coming into either Chicago. I heard Chicago that he might come to Chicago at one
Mhm.
oval race because I heard Calling is the one that's trying to get him to come here with Red
Okay.
Bull. So Red Bull is again, Trackhouse is just being friends with everybody. That's the good thing about
Yeah.
Trackhouse.
It's that Red Bull money. Red
That
Bull
Red Bull
money.
money talks exactly. So
Uh,
yeah, maybe Brock Feeney, Fino. I'm not gonna go with the whole details of Feeney because you already know what I'm going with. If you ever watch
mhm.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah, no, never.
Oh my God, what? And you're old? Never mind. Never mind. It's not.
I'm
It's a funny show though. But yeah.
I've
But
never
yeah,
seen it.
going back, yeah, Brock Feeney might come, and I'm hearing also Will Brown might be coming too for Xfinity as well for the Chicago race.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, bro, they're coming here. People are not gonna like it, but they're coming here, bro. Like again, they want to learn our world. Why not? Like Kyle Larson has interest in going over there, so why not?
I mean, my aspect is come to an oval race. Quit going to our
Yeah,
road courses. I mean, our cars are basically set up just like the supercar cars. If
exactly.
you want to impress and turn heads, come to a freaking oval race. That's what we're known for.
Yep, exactly. But yeah, those are my little rumors that I saw. Um, I can't. I mean, bro, we're already what? We're gonna have 20 straight 8 weeks of racing. 28 weeks, bro, in a
Hmm.
row. That's nuts.
I mean, hell, we had more last year, I think, before the
The
Olympic
break,
break.
yeah.
I want that double week break. I want that double week break just because I feel like when they came back, racing was so much more intense. I'm
Hmm.
saying at that 17 week, 18 week, that middle point, give us a 2 week break.
Yeah,
Let
I
the
think we
guys
need
fight it
that.
out. Hmm.
Exactly. We need that, but what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I want to make an announcement because I don't know if anybody else watches classic NASCAR races on NASCAR Classics like I do, but they did add Xfinity races, old school Xfinity races on there. Old Canada, well, Canadian Tire, Mexico, what was the other big
I just watch it
Montreal?
on Volti, to be honest with you.
I mean, NASCAR Classics is turning up the quality, in my opinion, a little bit. YouTube is kind of funky for me watching Volti stuff, but
Hmm.
NASCAR Classics has like all of it. They have the Craftsman Truck Series, which was brought in the last week. I watched the 2008 Mansfield race,
Did
and
you
you
watch?
wouldn't.
Did you
Oh my
watch
God.
Kyle Busch versus Ron Hornaday?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if that one's on there, but the Mansfield race, it had Ron Hornaday, Jack Sprague, and Mike. No, not Jack Sprague. It was Mac. Not gosh, it's gonna kill me now. He had Ron Hornaday, the other old guy, the bald guy, Jeff Bodine. No, Jeff Bodine. Is it Jeff Bodine?
Well, Jeff O'Dine was there until like
Yeah, that was the bald
2011
guy,
or
right?
yeah, Jeff
Okay,
O'Dine.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
Jeff
actually the
Bodine,
sideline reporter for the Xfinity for Truck Series.
and then Mike Skinner. All three of them over 46 years old. And this is why we need Rick Allen back in the booth because he's like, you wouldn't have known that these guys had the tempers of 19-year-old kids as 45-year-olds. They all just took each other out, got mad. And this is at Mansfield, Ohio. I
We
was
need
like,
that for
that's
Fox, bro.
insane.
Fox needs to just get. Oh man, that's another thing too, bro. Like you can't expect Jamie Little to be the best commentator in the Truck Series right now. She just barely got there. She's been more of a pit reporter for so many
Hmm.
years. It's like, come on, bro. I know, you know who I'm talking about, but we're not gonna throw nobody under the bus in this podcast. So
I want to throw people under a bus. Who is it? Spill the beans, baby.
starts with an S. It starts with an S. That's all I gotta say. It starts with an S
I, I don't know.
in our chat.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, starts with an S.
okay. Yeah, all you had to say was in the chat, then I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, it
Oh,
starts with an S. But yes, yeah, he was talking about it. I looked at him like, you can't expect it to be the best, especially when you have no backup. Like, you know who I'm
uh,
going with, bro. Michael Waltrip is not good as a commentator, man. Like,
I think in the older age, I think he's trying to be more like his brother a little bit, which isn't working. Daryl
he's
was just naturally
hipster.
funny.
He's hipster, but it's just like it doesn't work out in the booth, at least for now, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Carson Hocevar killed it. Carson Hocevar
Mhm.
might be actually one
Oh
of those
yeah,
guys at the end of the when he's
and
retiring.
Cindric
Yeah.
is hilarious in the booth. I
Yep.
think he was with Jamie Little last year, and she's like, "It is a cool, brisk 69 degrees outside." He's like, "Nice."
I feel like I always feel like it was a requirement for Ford drivers to do it because you see Brad, you see
hmm
Joey, you see
hmm
Cindric, and
Blaney,
Blaney. Yep. It's like,
those guys.
damn, bro.
Yeah,
What are
I
we
mean
doing?
they're getting ready to get the new booth ready. The new drivers, who we going to pick in about 20,
Yep.
30 years.
Exactly.
I mean, it's announcing is actually gone downhill because I know a lot of people are like, I don't like the new Fox broadcast. They seem like a bunch of guys that are just there watching the race with us, which go back and look at the old Fox broadcast. Literally Larry McJoy, Larry McReynolds, sorry, Larry McReynolds was like, you know what? This looks like some good racing right here. I might open me up a cold beer and start drinking and watch the race. Like, that's literally something Fox would say now. I think we're just mad with Fox because the stupid graphics they give us.
Yep.
And I know we talked about it last week, and I'm going to touch on it more. This little side ticker that's like, oh, sorry, this side that's over here. Can you see what's going on around me? No, you can't. But if it's up here across the top, you can see what's going on all the way
And
across.
did you see what happened in the truck series? Like they missed the main incident, but they go with something before the main incident. I'm like, are you guys okay? Like, we need speed back, man.
Oh my, you know what? The thing that killed me with Fox is when Stuart Friesen's wife was racing at Knoxville on the dirt
Yeah.
track, and she rolled the truck, and we have no footage on a short dirt track. We have no footage of Stuart Friesen's wife rolling her truck twice. First of all, A, I don't know how we do that on a short track, but I want to see that.
I want to see that. As for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I mean, Fox is just as bad as Cody Rhodes being fucking WWE champion.
He's no
I
longer
mean,
the WWE champion, but yes.
yes. I mean, it's like giving the title to some Samoan guy named Jay Uso. It's
Hey,
like,
hey, hey,
hey,
hey, hey, hey. That's enough. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Enough of that. Go over there. Let me give you something, bro. That's enough of that.
oh, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know we got a lot of time to kill today, and I thought I'd just
That's
give
a,
a
that,
little
that's a,
poke
that,
of
hey, hey,
fun.
hey, hey, I don't want to hear no more Jey Uso negativity from you, man. I'm gonna have to go over there and give you a talking to.
And all I say is this right here.
I'm happy for the I actually was more happier though for Jacob than I was more for Jake because we already knew Jay was gonna win, but not, you know
What
what I
a
mean?
match. What a match. And the reason why I'm actually bringing this up in WrestleMania, Larson made a great day out of Sunday. Him and the family just sitting there in the crowd. And he's a Logan Paul fan. I don't know how I
No,
feel
he's
about
not a
that one.
Logan Paul fan. He just had to do the Prime stuff.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
when Logan Paul, this is the perfect time when WWE and NASCAR could have done a little collab. You
hmm
know, instead of having, a random Logan Paul Goonie, should have had Kyle Larson do one of his Goonies.
Oh my gosh, because they had what's his name come out. LA Knight came out in that car. Might as well had Larson come up with a five prime car. That would have been
Hmm.
great advertising for something like that. Because we haven't seen a NASCAR driver since I believe it was Carl Edwards. And that's
Yeah.
what right before the Daytona 500, he did that burnout because I think somehow, some way, John Cena and him are related or something like that. There was some, yes, it was something way back when.
I'm gonna have to
He
look
called
that
him,
up because ain't no way that Paul Edwards will have some kind of Bostonian twang talking because
I mean, it was
he's from
weird.
the country, so you already know. You know what I'm telling. You know where I'm going with.
But hey, everybody calls him Cousin Carl, so they're probably
Cousin
always
Carl.
related.
That's true. Just like Blaney's apparently not related, but like Blaney gets along with everybody.
I'm sorry, we need Stone Cold Steve Austin in a NASCAR. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie,
I'm
the way
in.
he was racing that four wheeler around. Anyways,
Anyways, let's get to the
let's get.
let's get some Talladega preview because we haven't done previews because we never do previews because we're on an off week, so we can do a little bit of a previews, man. Listen, bro, this is one of my favorite tracks as well. Like I always want to go to Dega. That would be like my dream come
Hmm.
true. Not just go to Dega, go to the infield at Dega.
Hmm. I can
So
go ahead and give you my preview.
go ahead. If
So
you
my
said Ricky
preview
Stenhouse,
is, well, hold on. We're going to get into that. Penske domination for the first 120 laps. Well, Hendrick domination. They all wreck each other, and then bam, Brad Keselowski steals the win.
if
Do I
Brad
think
steals
Brad
the win,
Keselowski?
I don't have it on my bingo card, but I do not. I actually do not have Brad making the playoffs again. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't even have Brad winning. I'm just saying, so I think it's going to be some random person this year. I
Hmm.
really think it's going to be a random driver this week. I don't think it's
Listen, I'll
anybody
be
that's
happy if
won.
it's Carson Hocevar because Carson Hocevar had some wins. It's kind of like taken away from him
Oh yeah,
because the
I
only
think.
person that was able to challenge Kyle Larson besides Danny Hamlin would have been Carson Hocevar.
hmm Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we can't put Ricky Stenhouse out either because that car has been looking really good this year. The
Hmm.
best it's looked in the next gen era, to be honest. And I mean, he just won the last Talladega.
Hmm.
Just whoever's winning this race is putting themselves at the right spot at the right time.
Wait a minute. Is this guy racing? I'm assuming the super speedway merchant is probably racing this weekend for RCR.
Yeah, but it's that third RCR car, and it's just never like
Again,
it.
it's a super speedway. Anybody can do anything at the super speedway. I mean,
Yeah.
bro, they put in a 60, the 62 beer. I think Jesse Love signed for that too, by the way.
Oh yeah, I did hear something about that. Or I don't think he's signed. I think he's running Indianapolis and I think Daytona in the
Oh,
62
never
car.
mind. Never mind.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like,
so they definitely hate Parker Reslov so much that they're gonna put in Jesse Love.
well, yeah, of course.
They ruined that man, bro, for no reason, bro. Like he had nothing to do. He couldn't do anything.
That's the
It's not his
everything.
fault. Like,
Like, what do you want him to do? Pop out and go all the way to the ass end and drop down to the low side, and hopefully his little push to like 12 cars puts Kyle Busch ahead of freaking Harrison Burton.
yeah. So
Ugh.
listen,
I,
if that would have honestly, even if he would have won that race, because I feel like he would have made it contention and trying to win that race, he still would have been out of the ride. Because
I think also this Sunday might be Larson's first super speedway win. He's been on fire this year at all. Even the 500, he got caught up in accident after accident until like what was it, the last accident? Even
mhm.
last year at Daytona, last year at Talladega, he was up there. I think this might be it. This might be it because Atlanta, he was right there too. I hate that we call Atlanta a super speedway.
I mean, he did finish in the top five at Talladega second race. He had to push
Hmm.
Brad semi push him semi.
Hmm.
He yeah he semi pushed him,
Hmm.
but he had no
Because you,
choice.
yeah, I mean, in 100 at that point in time, he wasn't 100% pushing him. He's doing 50% because for some reasons Chevy can't push a Ford to the win, or you get shunned.
Yeah, or
Ugh,
Toyota, yeah, I don't know.
it's
The Toyotas, I mean, the Toyotas gotta get their shit together. Because I remember not last time out, the second one on the spring race, they all wreck each other like a bunch of retards.
oh my gosh, Michael McDowell's horrible freaking block that he threw because he went up, he
Oh yeah, he
successfully
had
blocked
one
like
job. All he had to do was one job, and then he couldn't even hold the block.
yeah, because I think he went up to block Reddick, went
Hmm.
back down to, and then collected. I think it was Keselowski. Keselowski was up there, and then here
Hmm.
comes Reddick. Next thing we know, Corey LaJoy is up and over like usual.
Oh man, actually, again, people are probably happy that Chase Elliott won that day at Atlanta because if it was not, then Corey LaJoy would have had a full time
Mhm.
ride, but having a win.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Corey LaJoy, he's going to be back in the Cup Series. I really think he is.
He hasn't done
I
anything wrong since he came back, so.
I mean, I think he's racing this weekend, isn't he? Because I think he said it was going to play. He was going to race majority of super speedways with that
Hmm.
until the car gets totaled. Because I think we're going to see a wreck fest.
I mean, funny how he made a joke that he's playing with his kid's son, with his kid's money. I'm like, bro, like wow, like you don't do, but do whatever, bro, like whatever. I mean,
He's rolling on money. Even he's got endorsement deals. That Dura, what is it, Duramax, Duralube sponsor he's got.
mm-hmm.
They
Quick lube
literally
or something.
that's like his personal sponsor because that was on the car, the seven car last year too.
Yep.
So I mean, he's getting money.
Exactly. He's definitely getting money, bro. And his the co-host was racing this weekend two of the modifieds in Bowman Gray.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's raw. You know what really was funny? Saturday night, Clint Boyer posted a picture at the Madhouse. Rather watch a late model race than go to Rockingham and watch the Rockingham race. I was like, this is wild. I'm like, is
I'm
he gonna
so
make it?
glad everybody got off this weekend. I'm so glad no cup drivers raced in any of the series.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. It was a different taste. It was relaxing. I I know I told you this. I'm a fan of the earlier races.
Hmm.
I actually made dinner last night. I actually made dinner and I fell asleep at a good time. That's
Wow.
nice. That's really
Wow.
nice. Instead of watching NASCAR till 7 o'clock.
Well, Dega's at 3 o'clock on Sunday, so yeah.
Hope just freight train around, guys. Please, if any NASCAR driver is watching this, please just freight train around. No cautions, no red flags, no nothing. I want to watch the ending. But we know how
Anyways,
Talladega.
let's look at the standings because you know you like you. Let's do regular season first because you like regular season. Even though it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter, only it matters when when it's for the regular season standings. Apparently, William Byron is the leader in the leader in the regular season standings.
Okay. I mean, makes
Second
sense.
place
He's
is
been.
Denny Hamlin.
Mhm.
Christopher Bell with 3 wins, still minus 41. Kyle Larson minus 42.
Not too
Chase
far off.
Elliott minus 68. The one that surprised me the most was Ryan Blaney with minus 71. Again, the stage points too. So
Does that factor into the actual points itself, the
yeah,
season, regular season points?
yeah,
Okay, okay,
regular
okay.
season standings. Yeah. Tyler Reddick is in seventh. Bubba Wallace is in eighth. Joey Logano in ninth. Bowman is in 10th. Ross Chastain in 11th. That's what I told you. Ross Chastain's actually doing pretty decent.
Hmm.
As much as we gave a lot of crap to Trackhouse, but yes, he's doing really good. Um, Chris Buescher is in 12th. Trace Briscoe is in 13. Ryan Preece is in 14. Kyle Busch in 15. And lastly, AJ Allmendinger is in 16.
How?
I didn't mention any one person that had won a race already. I have not mentioned that person. Just take a guess who's not there.
Chase Elliott.
Josh Berry, who has won a
Oh,
race
yeah. Well, I've what he DNF'd at Daytona. What? Okay, AJ Allmendinger. How many points out is he behind Byron
in the playa. Oh, for
in the
record,
regular season?
148.
148 points. Remember that 148 points is wild to me because all 12, 16 of those guys would be in contentions at the play if, the chase were to start tomorrow. 100% or just regular season. That is 16 guys.
Yep.
But I mean, I don't know what the points how they do points nowadays because it used to be 180 something. But anyways, let's go to the playoffs.
I'm not gonna. I mean, you're obviously not gonna count the people that have wins already, so they're already out of
Mm-hmm.
So it's already one. We have five different winners.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Bell, 16 playoff points. Kyle Larson, 14. Denny Hamlin, 12. William Byron has 8 playoff points. And Josh Berry has 6. Minus 80 plus 80 in the playoff cut line. Chase Elliott is in 6 with 0 playoff points. Yeah, you know where I'm going with that, but I'm not gonna do
Mm-hmm.
that for right now. I don't feel like doing that right now. Blaney's plus 77 with 2 playoff points. Tyler Reddick is plus 76 with 0 playoff points.
Mm-hmm.
Bubba Wallace is plus 53 with 1 playoff point. Joey Logano has 2 playoff points. I'm assuming that was from Daytona, plus
Mm-hmm.
47. Alex Bowman plus 46 and 11th. Ross Chastain in 12, plus 31. Again, he's doing good.
Yeah.
Tris Busher plus 29. Chase Briscoe plus 15. Ryan Priest plus 3. The on Kyle Busch and plus 2, and then minus 2 you have AJ Allmendinger. You're not gonna believe who's minus 24 and 18, and we were just talking about him.
Who?
Ricky Stenhouse.
I mean, I'm surprised Kyle Busch is what you say, -2 off the cut line.
Apparently, okay, this is the thing that pisses me off. I don't understand how the scoring is. How is AJ Allmendinger below Kyle Busch? They were tied going into Bristol.
Hmm.
And AJ Allmendinger was in the top 10, like at least in one of the stages, and finished in the top 10 in the race.
I mean, easiest way is to get rid of the playoffs in general, and you just have a normal points battle. But on top of it, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me because I see Kyle Busch getting caught up in issues every single week.
Hmm.
How is he that that close to being on the cutoff
Everybody
line?
else is being bad, I guess. It's something I
And
can think of, but
and there's one thing you did say. You said Bubba Wallace, correct? He's up
yeah.
there above the cut line. You
Yeah,
didn't
he
even have him.
is 53 plus 53, but he's getting a lot of stage points.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is funny because he's not even in the regular season points when you went and did that. I'm pretty sure you didn't say Bubba Wallace.
I
Pretty sure
did not. I don't think I did not say Bubba Wallace. Yeah, I
with the
did.
rate.
Yeah, yeah. Minus
You did?
95. Minus 95 in the regular
Okay, okay,
season.
okay. I didn't hear him for some reason. That's my fault. My fault. Because he's turning heads too this year. The fact Ricky Stenhouse is there. Watch him beat AJ Allmendinger.
I want to Wanda. I would rather him be Kyle Busch, in my personal opinion. You know how I feel about the young, the not the young, the like the less equipment teams.
Oh yeah.
That's why I always like the underdogs. I love underdogs, especially in this sport. We already know where I'm coming with. In 2018,
hmm
the biggest upset in 2018. Martin Truex Jr. winning the Cup Series.
Oh, and
I
that
was so happy for them, bro. I
that
was
was
so happy for.
what was that? The fifth JGR car?
Yeah,
Because
Ty Gibbs is minus 29, by the way.
that's actually really good. I like Ty
He's
Gibbs
doing
being
I
that
guess he's improving a lot. So,
he's turned around a lot because everybody started talking crap on him, and he's like, "Crap, I'm going
but
noticed."
again, I did say though that they are in a rebuild process because everybody in that team is basically new.
Yeah, and I mean they're starting to get their chemistry together, and it's starting to work, and that's what I love
And
to see.
and Austin Cindric is finally getting there too because Austin Cindric, remember he had that 50 point penalty, so he would not even
Mm,
be in the 20s. He would have been in the top 10s.
yeah, and Cindric has been good all year. I mean, he's been
Mm-hmm.
held up in other people's accidents, like Daytona and
Same thing with
stuff like that.
Hosevard.
Yeah, Hocevar has been real consistent this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it was it Martinsville. He wasn't that consistent. There's only been like a few races he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
up there, but he's been super consistent. I'm loving the consistency. It sounds
I
like
want
bring
to
back
laugh.
Chase.
I want to laugh at something. You're gonna laugh. Jimmy Johnson is only 11 points below Cody Ware in the regular season standings.
And Cody Ware races every week. Oh, that's another thing that kills me because I'm a big Austin Cindric guy. For craps and giggles, I always go and look at the Winston style format. And the penalty that Austin Cindric had Cody Ware, had freaking Jimmy Johnson. Oh, who was it? There was another guy that raced at Daytona that was a part timer and only raced that race. Oh
Part of the
gosh,
joy? No, no.
no, somebody else. There was a bunch of guys
Elio?
that were ahead of him. Yes,
El-
it was Castro Neves. Yes, he was above Cindric at the beginning of the season, and he was like way down there. Cindric was like 50th in the Winston style
hmm
points because we've had over 50 different drivers racing this
Yeah.
year. That's what's awesome.
Catherine Leg has raced too.
At least is still beating Catherine
Yeah.
Lake.
Casey Mears is there. He had Burt Myers. We had JJ Yaley, Martin Truex Jr.
I'm just happy that NASCAR and F1 starting to do a collab again with Red Bull and the 2009 F1 champion JJ Yaley. Absolutely love it.
I don't.
I will never forget that.
Anyways, guys, that's enough time. Actually, we do have less than a minute. We will be back next week. We're gonna give you the review of Talladega because it's Talladega and it's Super Speedway weekend. You already know.
Chaos, baby. Woo!
We out, y'all. Y'all already know.
You have a good one,
Peace.
guys.